everyone, Clint here. I hope everybody is doing great today. Today I'm coming at you with a treat from Supcase. This is going to be the Unicorn Beetle. This is going to be the Mag case, so the UB Mag case. This is going to be for the standard iPhone and iPhone Plus. So that's going to be pretty good. We'll go ahead and take a look at this. We're going to go look at the first one here. This one's going to be a clear case here. And you can look at that. That is nice and clear for sure. It going to have a piece of plastic here on the inside to protect that case. We're going to go ahead and peel that guy off real quick. Now, these are, like I'd say, medium protection cases. I mean, it's not like UB Pro level protection cases, but they are still going to be mil standard 810H drop tested, which is fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and drop the the Plus version in there first. This is going to be a pretty interesting case. Look at that, nice and clear. I love a clear case with the built-in MagSafe. It's got to have MagSafe, right? Got to have MagSafe. So let's go ahead and take a quick look around the robin on this case real quick. We're going to start with the left side, and we're going to have push-through buttons right here, which feel nice and clicky. Got a little lanyard here for your lanyard life, and I want to just show you real quick if you can see that it's got some nice protection, extra protection on the corners, because phones for some reason have a tendency to land on their corners. And let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom real quick. We got nice cutouts for the speakers, perfect cutouts, and then a nice perfect cutout for that charging port. And then again, those corners come all the way around. They are definitely beefier than the rest of the case. Now, this particular part is very interesting. So you got the camera control right here, but that is actually a cover for the camera control. And I don't know if you can see it, but there is some nice metal contacts in there that's going to still allow you to get that, I guess, the sensing right there to adjust your camera control. So you can push down and you can slide back and forth perfectly with those contacts in there. It's really cool how they did that. And then you have the the volume buttons right here. Again, nothing on the top. On the back here, we're looking at this baby, and you're going to have a nice cover right there, nice and clear. A little bit of branding right there. I like the frosted edges to just give it a little bit of a pop right there. And then here on the camera control, you can see it's a two-piece kind of situation where the camera pops out, but then it has a cutout just for the flash right there. So it's just not one big giant opening, I guess is what I'm trying to say there. And then it looks like you're going to have plenty of space for that backdrop, or when you set your phone down on its back, you're not going to hit those cameras at all perfectly. I like that. Let's go ahead and go around the front here. You got a nice lip that's going to give you some protection when you set your phone down on the face front. But I don't know, it seems like every time I drop my phone, it ends up like crooked like that and hits the corners and then goes down, or however it works there. But there we go, nice and good looking case. Again, perfectly protective case that you need right there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the regular iPhone size one, and this one is in the azure color, which is code for light blue. So this is going to be a light blue version of this case right here. And it's we're going to have some plastic on the inside right there. We're going to pull that off, and you can really, man, this thing pops, man. I really dig these colors. This is a great color, and it's going to look really good with this white iPhone. So we're going to just drop that iPhone in there. It's going to be very similar to the one I just showed as far as that goes. And then, there we go. Take that plasticky thing off. And then same thing on the top. I didn't notice that, but it's flat here on the top. That's pretty cool. But you can really see it on the blue color here, and then along the edge, got the little pop out corners. Same thing, push out buttons. You can really see that metal, what they got action right there. That's going to allow that capacitive touch button to work just perfectly. I really like how they did that. That is pretty awesome, and still protects it just fine. Again, everything is lining up perfectly here. I love the two-tone buttons. Nice click-through buttons, give you a nice little clicky. Got that action button here that you just got now on the new regular iPhone 16. And then the nice clicky power button here on the back two-tone all the way. I really like this. So you got the darker blue and then the lighter blue, and even the MagSafe ring is two-tone. Even the little thing down here is two-tone. I really like the way they did that. That is pretty cool. And that MagSafe is nice and tight. Yeah, nice and tight right there. I like that a lot. Oh, yeah, that is really good. That's going to be able to hold your phone on a car mount, a charger, wall mount, whatever kind of action you doing with your MagSafe. It should be no problem. Same cutout here. You can really just see it a lot easier with that blue on the flash and the camera itself without just one big giant hole. I really like that. That is a cool looking case. And of course, you're going to be completely protected. So, Supcase, kicking it with the UB Mag case. Really like it. See you in the next one.